is happening? You are tuned into another episode of Stru's Barber right here on Active TV. I am your girl, Nalzili.
And this is Jamie Musadi, and today we are spilling the tea.
And this one's gonna be spicy.
We are spilling that tea.
And this one is going to be spicy.
We were scammed. Scammed.
Yeah.
Let's tell you the story time about how these scams happen. And please take notes. Learn from them so that this is not you.
If you're not taking notes, me, I don't know, because
I know you're looking for the scam.
You're looking for them.
And then when they scam you, they deserve it because they earn their money. Now they worked for it.
They worked.
They worked for their money. Okay, so let me tell you the story. So forever and a day, I have been wanting a MacBook Pro. Like I have been wanting a MacBook Pro. And my previous laptop was practically a desktop. So like, if the charger came out, it's not funny.
Sorry.
If the charger came out, this baby girl switched off.
No, she was done. Sometimes you didn't even have to touch the charger. Sometimes you didn't even have to touch the charger.
Okay, but
without you touching the charger.
She was trying. She was working. She worked hard. I mean, for 5 years, this baby girl's been with me. She supported my life, this baby girl. So, what happens is that now I'm going to buy this MacBook, right? But like, I don't have a lot of money to buy MacBook. You guys know how even the old ones are expensive. My goodness. So I'm like, okay, if I go to the iStore, I know they're gonna say 5 million, and then me, I don't have 5 million.
You can sell a kidney. How much is a kidney?
So I decided, okay, let me look online, you know, these marketplaces, the Facebook marketplace, OLX and Gumtree. 1, 2, 3, all of you together. Actually, it's not exactly the marketplace, it's the people that sell on the marketplace.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go and look on OLX, Gumtree and Facebook and see what comes up. If like I can get something at a cheaper price and just buy from someone who wants to sell it quickly and fast, and some cash or whatever. So the first, like the week before I save up the money, the week before I know I will have the amount I need. Like I'm already planning because I know myself, if I sit with the money for too long, it's gonna disappear somewhere. So I'm like, okay, this week I'll have the money. Let me find someone the week before. So the week before I find someone, and they're selling their MacBook price at an affordable, their MacBook at an affordable cost. And I'm like, okay, awesome. They go to school right here, close to where I work. So I'm like, okay, great. He can just drop it off on his way back from school or whatever, like something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, so I contact the person. We arrange a date. You're gonna come pick up. I've got the cash. I even withdrew cash, not card payments, because people are sketchy about card payments because they always think about scams. Also,
yeah.
I don't blame them. So I'm like, okay, I will withdraw the cash. I've got hardcore money. Chop my money like that. Very hardcore money, cash, physical cash. Okay. And so I wait. And then I contact the person. I'm like, okay, it's like, when are you coming? Oh no, this person's like, no, I'm in class. And they stop answering their phone. And they're like, no, I'm on my way to you. 1 hour passes. 2 hours pass. 3 hours pass. And I'm just like, is this person lost? Because I need to leave. I'm not going to just sit here waiting for a man.
Yeah.
So, he never pitches. And then later he's like, no, I'll just deliver it to your house. Okay, so I give him the address.
You gave him the address to our house. This girl wants us to get robbed. She wants us to get killed, robbed, destroyed. She wants to kill us. I always knew you wanted to kill us. You give a random stranger our home and come to where I stay and kill me.
But like we have security downstairs and he doesn't know the unit number.
It doesn't matter.
Like
now he knows we are here. He knows where we stay.
Okay, so this guy doesn't pitch with this MacBook. Okay, so now I'm annoyed, but I'm like, okay, the next day, because it's a really good price. So the next day, I'm like, okay, can you deliver today? He doesn't pitch. Again. The second time. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave you this side. I'm going to start looking for someone else. So I start looking for another MacBook that I could buy. I find one. Really great price, but then the price was still over budget for me. So I asked the person like, can we negotiate to this amount? They agree. Awesome, great, thanks. Can you deliver? No, I can't deliver. Oh no, you know, like, okay, that's the next thing. So I'm like, okay. Can then we organize like a public place where we could meet over the weekend, like a mall or something?
Yeah, it needs to be public, babes.
It needs to be
You
a
can't
public
just
place.
go to someone's,
Don't go to
back
someone's
door
house.
garage.
No.
Eh?
So I'm like, okay, like a public place, like a mall. We meet there. I check the laptop. I give you your money. We both have a great day. No, I'm not available over the weekend. Now I'm trying to think, does this person want to sell this laptop or not?
Nah, they playing.
This person then says, no, I must put down a deposit. I'm like, what? Are you crazy? So I'm like, no ways. I'm not putting down a deposit. Then he says, no, okay, I can deliver, but I need 150 rands for transport. Now I'm confused because I'm like,
are you in a relationship? Are you his mom? Like,
Yeah.
why are you giving him transport money? Am I your mother?
so I'm not sure because it's also only 150. So I'm like, okay, let me ask around and check like if that's something that actually happens. Is that legit where you pay for the transport for
No.
before it comes? And they were like 150 from Bedford. Nah. And then I asked this person like, where are you based? And they say Benoni, which is like almost out of the city. Confusing because on the ad you said you were based in Bedford. So immediately I'm like, no, scam, block.
Yeah, but even the can I please have 150 is a lie. These people will collect your 150s nicely.
And
And they
it
won't
sounds
give you
like
the
it sounds a little
products.
bit convincing. It's like, oh, only
Yeah, it's
150,
only 150.
and then I'll pay the rest when he gets here.
No, it's
No.
150.
And then they go with your 150. So then what happens is that the next guy. So they're going to deliver. They're on their way to deliver. And then what happens is that 1 hour passes, 2 hour passes. Now I'm like,
Here we go again.
and then I phone and I ask, and it's like, oh, I was on my way there, but then I reached my limit on my card. Can you kindly send me 150 rand, and then I will get there for the petrol? And I'm just thinking, are you guys brothers? At this point in time, so now I've learned my lesson from the first guy. I'm like, no. I don't think this is real. So I'm like, nah, no, it's fine. Block. And I'm tired. Now that night, I go and I look again. For person number 4, 4 people. 4 people. Oh wait, mind I tell you, I didn't want to get scammed with the MacBook, so I previously had spoken to someone else I know, and they're like, no, just pray and ask God that if it is not from God, and if this is not the MacBook He wants you to buy, if this is a scam, then it just won't work out. So it's like, I feel like I'm in a relationship and I keep breaking up with people. So the first guy he just ghosted me, you know? Second guy tried to steal my money. Third guy tried to do the same. I just feel like I'm breaking up with all these people. So it's emotionally draining. Person number 4. Person number 4, you did me dirty. Sis. So person number 4 is like, okay, I've got the Mac, blah, 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 blah. We can meet at Southgate. So we organize a place, a time, everything. And this is a woman this time. And I'm thinking, maybe because she's a woman, you know, it might be a little bit different. 12 o'clock we're supposed to meet at a mall. And I'm telling my friends, okay, let's go together. Because I don't want to go alone. What if I get there and I find a man? And then, I don't know, kidnaps me. Something. I don't know, sells my kidneys and buys another Mac. So, 12 o'clock comes, and I phone this person. They don't answer the phone. They decline. They send back a message to say they're at their daughter's school for a school meeting, and they'll let me know when they're done.
She's lying. She's lying.
Why
This girl was
do you
ready.
enter my story?
Because you're a liar. Because you're a liar.
I don't know why
This
she
girl
enters my story.
was ready to leave the house. Oh my gosh, so then I was like, can you phone this person and ask them if they're actually there? Because in this day and age, I'll meet you at 12 o'clock. Doesn't mean I'll meet you at 12 o'clock. So then when she called.
Okay, so she has to do a little side break. Okay, so then I call. You guys know the story now,
Then
right? All right,
She was like
so
my
then.
daughter. But what happened to the guy with the nappies? Because I feel like you're not telling
Oh
the
wait,
story.
that was guy number 3. The third person I broke up with in this point in time. So he says to me, no, send me the money because my kid doesn't have nappies. I'm like, do I look like your baby mama?
Now you're paying child support and all
Why
you
am I
want
paying
is a
child
Mac.
support for kids that I've never seen?
Like,
I don't know.
Oh, did we have children?
I don't have children.
Am
for
I
a
your
reason.
baby mama?
I
Your
don't
baby
have children
daddy because you're asking me
on
for
purpose.
nappies. Like, what on earth?
Like on purpose, I don't have kids.
Claps more than once.
I'm already.
Clapping.
When I walk
That's
past
too
the
much.
shops and I see Huggies and the nappy brand,
No,
and
you
they
duck.
have
So
so much
no.
money. I walk past them, I'm like, ah,
Your
not
child
for me.
doesn't have nappies. So you came Facebook Marketplace to get nappies for your babies.
This is not a sponsorship zone. I don't play like that. Anyway, so that was guy number 3 that I
Go
pick up
find
with.
me.
Person number 4 now. They just never pitch. And then at 4 o'clock, they send me a message and they're like, do you have a car?
So you wanna hijack me? Like,
want me
what
to
on
die?
earth is going on here? Like,
So you want to kill me? You want me to die?
what are you asking me? Do you have the Mac? Is the question. Where does the car come into the picture?
Very good question. I don't know where the car comes into picture. Maybe they wanted me to drive to the part of
Wherever,
town where we
and
were.
then they hijack you, they take your money, they kidnap you, they show you fire. Are they winning?
Nope. Nope.
Payday!
No. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna contact you anymore, whatever. So I give up now. Now I've given up. I've decided maybe God doesn't want me to have a Mac just yet, and I should wait till God's timing. You know, maybe the Lord is like, no Mac. And so I then find a Dell, an i5 Dell, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's a good operating system. It's a trustworthy PC. With tears in my eyes like this. I wanted to cry the one night, and she wouldn't hug me. She's a
I
very
didn't
mean
care.
person.
I wasn't there.
How can you be so mean?
Like, why are we hugging? We stay in the same
I
house.
wanted to cry because I wanted the Mac and I couldn't get the Mac. But like I worked when I wanted the Mac. And
No,
I-
first of all, she says to me, can you please hug me? At that point, I'm like, for what? I don't give out free hugs, not a sponsorship.
So-
It's not nappies. So I was like, that's not going to happen.
So continuing from last week, I'm going to be hosting auditions on my IG for new friends because
Please,
friends
guys,
of these days.
please audition. Please put your names down. Come.
Please audition to be my friend because this one.
Please, guys, I'm gonna pay you.
doesn't
I'm
support
going to pay you.
So I decided I'm gonna buy this down. But then this person I contact now is like proper. So I contact the person, they contact me back as soon as possible, like very quickly. And then they send me their WhatsApp number and I send them back like a hi, this is Janima, I asked about the Dell laptop. And he sends me his full details, the shop, where it is, and he says what time he opens and closes, and so on. And so I asked, okay, can I come and pick it up tomorrow after church, which is Sunday? So I was gonna go like after church, pick it up and then come back and just be content with my Dell laptop. So then what happens is that this person's like, no, he's closed on a Sunday. And then I'm like, that's good, because I mean you're at church, right? That's why you close it. I like that. Then he says, no, his brother though lives in the same building and can open the shop for me and then do the whole exchange. But he says he's gonna do it at 2 o'clock, and the people I wanted to go with me to check out the laptop were not available at that time, so I said, okay, it's cool, I'll come in tomorrow. So the next day is Monday. I go to the shop. When I got there, the address he gave me, when I got there, it's like a building. So I walk into this building and I'm confused. I don't see any laptop shops. And then they tell me which office it is. So I actually get up there and it's actually an office. So then I was a bit confused. But there was a lady and then she opened the door and it was just her and me. So I felt a little bit better because it was a girl. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see it sitting right there. A MacBook Pro. And so I bought it from him. I'm so grateful. So yeah, the scams on Facebook.
Hey, that's a lot. Me, I got scammed in real life. It was many years ago and I was very dumb that time. And this guy was like standing, you know those guys, okay, if you've never been to where we stay here in South Africa, Johannesburg, there's always those guys that are standing with phones. They want to sell it to you cheap right now, right here, take it. So now this guy shows me the phone, but like he's showing me in a hurry. Now I'm like, but I didn't see, like what? And at that point in time, the S5 was new and I wanted the Samsung S5. So then I was like, oh my word, here's the phone I wanted. I want this phone. So then he shows me. I'm like, can I hold it? He's like, no, here's the phone. Do you want it or not? So I'm like, obviously I want this phone. It looks like it's functional. It looks like it's working at that time. So like I can see everything is going down. Everything is looking good. So now we go to
And
the
those
ATM.
phones, by the way, always look brand new, hey? They always look fresh.
I just found it now. So he walks me to the ATM. Together we walked 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Like this.
So then I went and I withdraw the cash and I'm holding it and I'm like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. So then I talk down the price and he's like, oh, okay, fine. So then like I look at the phone again. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, I just want to put it in a box for you. I think that's where the great exchange happened. Because what happened after that, I don't know. He gives me the box, he opens it, he says, can you see it's here? Closes it fast. But everything was happening just too quick. Man took my money, disappeared. I feel like the moment he took my money, same spot, gone. I was like, okay, fine. Got home, opened the box. At the time, I'm telling the person, I'm saying, yeah, I got it. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm like, okay, use his phone, whatever. Open the phone. It's a demo. So now the screen is not even moving like how it was moving. As in, it's like a demo with like a plastic, like it's a demo. You switch on the phone and like even the icons look fake. And I was like, oh my word, I got scammed in real life. That's so embarrassing. Like,
yeah, man. So before you buy something, trust your instinct. If something tells you something is wrong,
don't buy it. And also, if you're buying online, you need to know what to look for when you get to test it. First of all, don't send the deposit first.
Never.
Second of all, test it, but know what you're testing for. Because some people just open it, it switches on, they close it, they take it.
Then you find stories later. But anyway, this is Jamie Masadi.
And it's Nazi for another week.
Yeah, so we are signing out. Peace out. And God bless.
Bye.